every homeschool mom has a struggle, and
Yeah.
they're all different. We all have different struggles, but we all have struggles.
Right.
And I think ultimately what God wants is to refine us in this homeschooling process. It's not like we're the ones that have it together and we're teaching these children to get it together.
Expectations
Yes.
are tough, especially when it comes to homeschooling.
Right.
And life just gets in the way, but
Yep.
not in the way. I mean, homeschooling is life,
It is.
but
right.
we forget that life happens around us. You
Right.
know, if you're potty training kids, there's going to be an accident on the floor. If you have a kid who's sick, you're going to have to take him to the doctor. You know, if
Right.
you have maybe a kid who just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or you woke up on the wrong side of the bed,
Right.
that just can derail the whole day for the whole family, not just
Totally.
for one person. I mean, there's so many things that, you know, if our kids go to school and your kid wakes up sick, then you just keep them home and you keep them in bed, but you don't have to worry about the responsibilities of schooling everybody else.
Right.
And,
Totally.
you know, you just call the school and say, hey, my kid's not going to be there today.
Yep.
It's different at home.
And
right?
it's the teacher's job to figure out how to deal with that part of things. Your job is
Right.
just to keep them home.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my greatest struggle, definitely is time management.
Okay.
You know, like I shared before, is just getting the things done that need to get done when they need to get done, but at the same time, not stressing out so much about what's not getting done,
Right.
because the list is never going to be checked off. Like there's always something. So
Right.
just balancing my priorities,
Right.
with my family and my home and homeschooling is a struggle. It's so hard. It's hard to balance it all. Like if I just had a husband and I didn't have kids or homeschooling,
Right.
I could give him all of my attention all the time. It would be great.
Mm-hmm.
Or if I just had kids, but I didn't have to worry about homeschooling them, well,
Right.
then I could give them all my attention while they were home. And I could, while they were at school, I could take care of my home and do those things that need to be done. Or if I just had a home to take care of and didn't have all the other things to,
All the
you know,
humans
like
that live in it.
the humans that live in it and who are here to mess it up, including
Right.
myself. But you put all of these things together and I'm like I mentioned, I think it was on Monday, I'm just so scattered sometimes. Like I'm going too many different directions
Right.
at one time. And so I'm really working on that this year, of just really focusing on what needs to be done and not stressing out about what's not getting done in the
Right.
process.
I think it's interesting because it like that to me, when I listen to your struggle, is totally different than mine. Like I
Yeah.
have everything totally like organized, managed, totally, but then you enter in these people and then it
Right.
gets in the way of that. Or you probably don't struggle as much with what I do because and I think the ultimate thing is every homeschool mom has a struggle and
Yeah.
they're all different. We all have different struggles, but we all have struggles.
Right.
And I think ultimately what God wants is to refine us in this homeschooling process. It's not like we're
Yeah.
the ones that have it together and we're teaching these children to get it together.
Right.
It's that we're all people that need refined and we're all people that need to depend on the Lord. And it's just something we're all working through together. Homeschooling is the most refining thing
Oh, yes.
to a parent, you know? And it's just so interesting listening to every mom's struggles because they're all different,
Yeah.
but they're all there.
Homeschool Insights is sponsored by CTC Math. If you're looking for a great online math program, visit ctcmath.com and try it for free. For more great homeschool inspiration and resources, listen to the Schoolhouse Rocked podcast every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday.